What is up, you guys? My name is Breyonna, and today we're just gonna sit down and play with makeup. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just in a real chill, kind of laid back mood today, and I just want to sit down and have some fun. But the palette that we are going to be using today is this one from PUR. It is the RawBeautyKristi collaboration, and I'm thinking today I'm gonna kind of explore these beautiful brights again, because I really have been liking this palette lately, and I was like, why not use it again? And if you'd like to see the original review I did on this palette or the look I did using the neutral side, I'll have both of those videos linked in the description box down below for you. So I have my palette in one hand and my drink in the other, and if you ever wonder what I drink while I film, it is usually a Mountain Dew Kickstart, and I only drink the yellow cans. This one has been my favorite for the last couple of days just because I normally drink the, I think it's mango pineapple coconut water one. I always forget the name of it because I just drink it so much, but I also really like this one, and this is the mango lime. As always, the first thing that we are going to be doing is priming our eyelids, and I'm just going to be using my Anastasia eye primer, which, you guys, if you're not new to my channel, you probably assumed I was going to use this. I really want to start using the P. Louise, but I'm one of those people, once I find something I really like, it's really hard to get me out of my routine. So again, I think today I want to dip into the bright side because you guys know I really like my brights. But I think I'm going to go in with this yellow shade first called Dandelion. I'm just going to take it on this big old fluffy brush from Morphe, and that is really pigmented. Holy crap, I was not expecting that. And this brush is from the Pride collection. But wow, that's actually a really cool yellow. It definitely is a buttery, kind of dandelion yellow though. I feel like it'd be really cool with a grungy look. It has that certain kind of coloring to it. And I'm just going to start building it up, but I feel like this yellow, since it isn't a super bright yellow, would go really well with the neutrals in this palette. And even the dark blue. Just because it has that grungy, kind of earthy undertone to it. So I think I want to go in with the green in the palette called Garden State. I don't know what kind of look I want to do, because I really wanted to do something kind of bright, and at the same time now I kind of want to do something a little bit on the grungy side. But I'm just going to be taking this shade on this Morphe, what are you? An M433. And again, I'm just going to be applying this baby right into that crease. And then after it's applied in the crease, then I'm just going to do these little circular motions to blend that into the yellow. And again, I'm also using it to round out my outer V. And I'm going to warn you, right here, why my eyeshadow is looking a little textured is because I have a dry spot right there, and it is so annoying when doing your makeup. Because it just makes things look so crusty and nasty. I don't know if you guys get dry there too, but it is super frustrating. And I'm going to do another layer just to kind of deepen it up just a little bit. And this is really making me want to do a grunge eye. And I really went into this, wanting to do something really electric and bright. But these colors together just look so cool and so edgy. So now we're just going to dip into the dark blue in the palette called Hurtful. And I'm just going to be taking it on this BH Cosmetics number 6 brush out of the Lavender Luxe set. And again, I'm just going to be applying it into my crease initially. And also using it to round out my outer V. And then afterwards, I'm just going to do these little circular motions to blend that into that green color. Just to make sure everything is all nice and blended. And I'm just going to slightly start layering it up as well. But I will say this shade is probably my favorite in the palette other than the shimmers. Because the shimmers in here are glorious and super sparkly. And they just have that beautiful wet sheen to them. But this color in particular is just really cool and just really interesting. It has that certain kind of earthy look to it, to the point you could use it with neutrals and you can also use it with brighter colors. I don't know if you guys can see how nice this shade is, but it's just blending out beautifully. Literally is giving me no problems. No harsh lines, it doesn't look chunky, just looks really nice and smooth on the eye, and also builds up beautifully. I've been literally sitting here for 20 minutes trying to figure out what I want to do with this look, because now it has that little hint of smokiness, and then part of me is do I want to do a grungy smoky eye? And then the other part of me is nah girl, we gotta do what we wanted to do at 3 o'clock in the morning last night, because that's when I planned out this look. It came into my head and I wrote it down, and I was you know what, we're doing that tomorrow. As much as I want to do a grungy smoky eye, I'm going to do what I had planned, so I'm just going to cut my crease off camera using that ABH eye primer. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit more of that dark blue shade that we used, and I'm just going to take it on this Moda Brushes pinch blending brush, and I'm just going to be packing it on that harsh line of the cut crease, just to get rid of it because it is real ugly. And when I'm doing this, I'm making sure that I'm like really pressing that pigment in. I'm taking it maybe like a third the way in. And this will also help blend in our lid shade in a minute. So now we're going to be dipping into the neutral side of the palette, and I'm just going to use the shimmer on this side called Golden Ticket. And then using this damp and flat shader brush, I'm just going to be applying it anywhere that that base is still showing. Oh yeah, like that was definitely the pick. I almost went in with the other one, but I thought it'd be just really fun to just mix it up a little bit and use the gold. Because normally I'm more into cool tones than golds, but these shimmers in here are just so cool. I don't know if you guys can see how gorgeous this is in person, but it has like this gorgeous like wet metallic look to it. You know, after trying out this palette, I feel like I have been sleeping on PUR's eyeshadow formula for a really long time. Because you know, like the mattes in here are super pigmented and very easy to work with and blend out. And the shimmers just look so nice. And also what's really nice about this palette is there's literally no fallout with any of the shades. Even the darker ones don't give you any fallout. And then using whatever is left on my brush, I'm just going to be bringing it inwards towards that bloom, just to help blend everything together and get a really nice seamless blend. Now you could leave this look where it is right now, but honestly, I want like a little bit of spiciness and a little bit of glitter. So I'm actually going to be going in with this product from Pixi, and this is the Liquid Fairy Lights in the shade Sunray. And I'm just going to be going right over that Golden Ticket shade that we just applied. And if you've never tried out these Liquid Fairy Lights, I seriously cannot recommend them enough. They are literally my favorite liquid glitter. They're super sparkly and super pigmented. And they also do not flake at all. And then once I get to this edge, I'm just using whatever is left on my brush and kind of like tapping it in. Just get a really nice gradient. I mean, like the look was fine without the glitter, but glitter just makes it a little bit more glam and a little bit more extra. I feel like this look is just turning out so cool. It's really vibrant, but at the same time really glam and really glittery. But off camera though, I'm just gonna like quickly clean things up a little bit because I do have a little bit of fallout on my face from that glitter. And I'm also going to apply my liner, my lashes, my complexion products, and then afterwards I'll be right back to finish up the look. I can tell I was sick over the weekend because my voice is cracking so bad right now. So now we're going to start working on the lower lash line, and I'm first going to line my waterline using this pencil from NYX. It is the brand new Epic Wear liner stick, and this one is in the shade Intense Teal. Ooh, that is creamy. I mean, like seriously, like look how pigmented that is. It's a little bit more blue than what I was expecting it to be, but it's still really pretty color. And since I've used this formula a couple of times, I'm just going to blend it out real quick using this Profusion, it's a ES6 small pointed eyeshadow brush. And I'm just doing back and forth motions. Because these liners, once they set in place, they do not budge at all. So you get literally no wiggle room with them. Especially if you're going to blend them out. And then using that same brush, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Dandelion, that matte yellow that we used earlier. And go right on the edge of that liner. So for the inner corner highlight, I'm just going to go back into the colorful side of the palette, and I'm just going to go in with this shimmer shade called Cafe Disco. And then using this 814 pencil brush from Anastasia, I'm just going to be packing this into my inner corner. Like I am making sure that I'm really pressing it in because I want it extra blinding. And I'm also slightly bringing it underneath the inner tear duct area to open up the eye. Oh yeah, like that was probably the best shade to use as the inner corner. Like she's so blinding. And I also kind of like that it has like that little hint of iciness too. I think it just makes it pop a little bit more. So here's the finished look using the RawBeautyKristi collaboration palette, and I gotta say, I really like how this turned out. Granted, I am the biggest sucker for green eyeshadows, so I'm not surprised. I mean, like, you can never go wrong with it. I mean, like, green with, like, a little hint of blue, and then we have, like, that gold glitter accent. It just turned out so awesome. But in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look, and also let me know if you'd like to see more looks using this palette. I'm not too sure on what to do because I know a lot of people were not able to get this palette when it originally launched, and I know some of you guys did pick it up during the pre-sale, so I'm not 100% sure what to do, if I should wait or if I should just stick with doing tutorials. So let me know what you guys would like to see. But before you go, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and also give this video a like. And if you'd like to check me out over on my Instagram page, it is @Breyonna. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!